live in Arvada. Chairman Jones, senators, thank you for giving us an opportunity to be heard today. As a citizen, I am deeply concerned about House Bill 1164, and so are my neighbors, many of whom have jobs, could not be here today, and they have asked me or given me their thoughts to bring to you. We have learned in the last week this bill takes away the rights of citizens in every special district election to keep an eye on the voting procedure. We as citizens are alarmed when someone wants to trample on the rights, the liberties that we have. Your constituents, my neighbors and myself, have a right to expect voter integrity in every election. House Bill 1164 is a platform for election manipulation. Someone can simply make up a name and an address, register to vote. All they have to do is prove they've lived in the state for 20-some days and then indicate an intent to move to my town, and they can vote in my local election. And I have a problem with that. My neighbor Jean said that House Bill 1164 removes the possibility of charging voters who lie or cheat in local elections with criminal charges. As a citizen of Arvada, I believe that the citizens have a right to decide who sits on our special district boards, the Park and Recs Board, the Fire Protection Board, Water and Sanitation Boards, the Library Board, the school boards. We, the citizens, have the right to set the taxes in our special districts. Citizens from other communities should not be allowed to have a say in our local elections, but under House Bill 1164, anyone can vote on issues that affect only my community or yours. I spoke with another constituent named Bill. He's adamantly against the loss of election integrity, which he feels will happen if there's no oversight by poll watchers at local elections. And House Bill 1164 says the DOE can remove poll watchers without recourse. Bill has served as a poll watcher in the past, and he's faced with losing his right to do that very important job in upcoming elections. Another citizen, Dale, expressed his concern over the elections being run by a private contractor. He said, as a Republican, he's usually in favor of the privatization of most things, but in this case, a private contractor with no citizen oversight is just, in his words, asking for insider dealing. John's concern is doing away with the Secretary of State's oversight on local elections. He was concerned where voters would go if there was a problem or a concern or a complaint from an election. In summary, the more we learn about House Bill 1164, the more our concern grows. And our concern is based on the loss of or the stripping away of our rights as citizens. Americans have a right to vote, and we have a right to expect voter and election integrity. On behalf of my neighbors and my friends in Arvada, we urge you to let this bill die in committee. It's irresponsible to pass a bill that's been misrepresented and misquoted and rushed through the process so fast that no one really knows what's in it. Even the Denver Post feels that this legislation is being rushed. As citizens, we want our voices to be heard. Last year in Colorado, 3 different senators were removed or resigned because they were not listening to their constituents. And here again, it seems as if you, our legislators, are pushing forward with a bill that your constituents don't want. But it's not law yet. Today, I'm urging you to listen to the voice of the people. I'm asking you to kill this bill here in committee because it's simply bad policy. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Woods. Comments or questions? Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Susan?